Okay, wow. So I haven't been posting the past 2 weeks because I had all these family events and stuff like that to go to, kids' birthday parties and all sorts of crazy shit. You know how it is. For those of you who have a family, you know how it is, man. The weekends are never chill. It's just it's just nothing but work. But anyway, man, it's been such crazy ups and downs the past week. Like for example, I've made the most and lost the most in the past week. But I just made like 400% or something like that in the past 2 days. So I'm gonna make a video about it and show you where I'm coming from. More or less, I think the last time I made the video, I was at like five something or other. And I had this really good, gold's been treating me real good. So like I had this really good gold trade, and it's this guy right here. Right over here, right? So looking at the 4 hour, it doesn't look like too much. I was actually hoping for it to come down over here, but if you look at it really, right, like this is how I saw it. Okay, I saw it on the 15 minute. If you look at it on the 15 minute, this was the big play that I made. I don't know. I think it was, I can't remember when. It was some time ago, and I caught this. I caught this wave right over here, but I was expecting it to come back over here before this little like zone over here, right here, right. So I had all these alerts placed right here, but it didn't really come down. And I kind of took a look at it, and if you notice, right, I'm looking for unmitigated areas with wicks. So this area is one of them. But if you notice, if you zoom in, it goes up and comes back down and actually hits this area. So in a kind of way, it clears this. Now, if it comes back here, you're probably going to get another bounce depending on how steep the drop is if it comes back down here. But this has already been mitigated. So I realized that, and I actually placed an order right over here. Now, I put the stop loss right here-ish, like right under this little bar, because I thought this was going to bounce from here. And I lost on that. And that was really good. That was really pissing me off, man. I'm like, fuck, whatever. And then it started to kind of range over here. And in a way, I actually thought it was going to go down a bit and come into this area where I'll go pick up a buy. And I lost, I think it was like 20% of my account or something, because I made some like 3-4 big entries right over here, and they all kind of just stopped out. Realistically, I should have placed my entry down here. Whatever, I didn't do that. But then I thought about it. That's when I noticed that it did mitigate here already. So as it sort of mitigated, I saw that it was like slowly climbing up. It did a little drop and then bounced back up. So I started to watch. Then I placed an order right over here. I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to take another risk. If it went down, went back up, it did mitigate right over here as well. But if it mitigates again, most likely it's going to go up. And I placed that bet. And man, I cashed out nice. And the thing is, I entered that TradingView trading challenge as well, by the way, and that account is still holding on to this, so it's still making a lot of money. But I entered it late. I think I'm up like shoot, I don't know. I think I'm up. Let's see how I'm up right now. Yeah, man, look at that. I'm I'm doing pretty good. Like yeah, I made $3,000. I only entered it like 2 days ago, so pacing wise, I'm doing fucking fantastic. Plus, I gotta once I cash this in, I'll be $6,000 ahead. I don't even know what that is, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty good. So all of these things hit the take profit. So I'm doing pretty good there. But on my personal account, I kind of pussied out. My algo account also, I think it quadrupled or something like that in the past 2 days. So I placed a lot of the same trades as well. But anyway, so this was one of the trades I did make, and I made a lot. Like, so for example, this entered a position right here, and then once it came back down over here, I entered like 1, 2, 3 more positions right here. And here's the other part. This is the part that was frustrating. So that 20% loss took me down to around like 370 or something like that. And then I had this Euro USD trade, and man, same thing here, same fucking thing here. So I had this thing here. I'd tracked it. I showed you this trade before. I made this worked out. And as it kind of came back here, if you look at the 1 hour here, I was originally looking for an unmitigated range or some kind of a ranging kind of situation where there's wicks pointing up. But I couldn't find anything, and I was like, so I took this trade, like I said before, and then I saw it kind of ranging over here. It's not a perfect range that I would typically look for, but it is there. And if you look at the 1 hour, right, this is where it kind of goes up. And I didn't take this trade. Like, I didn't know where to really place. I'm sure there was something tradable here, but I didn't get in. Now, once it was up here, I was like, all right, so it's broken past this kind of downtrend that I drew over here in this red thing. But if it retests, I'm gonna buy. Now, this is where I kind of fucked up, right? So, like, I placed an order here. So, if you go down to the 15-minute and take a look, this is all like a happy ending at the end. But anyway, so I placed an order right over here, around the 107.882 mark, and it just dumped on me. So like this little like red bar over here, I placed the what's it called, the stop loss right underneath this block here. So basically under 10774, sorry. And it just tipped it, man. It tipped my stop loss and it just spiked back up. So what I ended up doing, I was like, fuck it, you know what, worst case, I entered positions over here as it was going up, but then I entered really big positions coming back down over here. I'm like, if it retests this retest, it's 100% going up big. So then I placed a 1-to-3 trade, and I had like almost like a whole lot of Euro USD there, and I just rode this all the way up, man. I rode this for 2 days, you know. Usually I pussy out. Like normally when I see this, like when I see it go up and then kind of teeter off down, I kind of just don't do anything. I just let it kind of hang. But this time I'm like, no, I got to stick to my program here. And I stuck with it. I kind of, you know, I had a few cigarettes extra, but, you know, it was a little stressful, but I sort of stuck with it. And I said, okay, this is a pretty good sort of entry. And like, look at this. Like, if this wick wasn't there, look at how perfect this entry would have been, right? You just got to look for those unmitigated blocks, I think. At least that's what I've been doing. Not financial advice, of course. Don't do what I'm doing. But anyway, so yeah, I went up here and I capped it off over here. Now, I could have hung on. And the funny thing is my TradingView competition thing is kind of going pretty good, actually. Like, I think I placed like I'm in like the top 1% of traders, which is fucking crazy to think about if you really think about it. And I only joined like a few days ago, but anyway, yeah. So so I took this and I could have held on, and I did hold on actually in the TradingView account. I kind of sold somewhere over here, and you could kind of see this sort of like head and shoulders pattern forming up over here, and it might come retest over here, come back down, retest over here, and I'll buy over here essentially, because this is kind of the hard zone where you'll have a second retest. But yeah, anyway, so there's been a bunch of stuff. I made a whole bunch of money, man. I think I'm up to like $1,000 now. Okay, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I'm at like 1,078 or whatever. I have some open trades right now. So I have some positions in S&P, Nasdaq, Euro AUD, and gold. So I can walk you through that in a second, actually. So like, for example, the Euro AUD is just, I see like a 15-minute head and shoulders, and it's kind of going, you know, there's a left shoulder, reverse head and shoulder, sorry, head, and the right shoulder. It's broken what I think is a neckline, and it's come back to retest. So I have a bunch of big positions over here, and it's I don't know where it's going to ride up, but I feel like it's going to ride up pretty high. So let's see what happens there. And then for S&P, if you look at it, right, it's kind of doing the same thing as it did before when it bounced up. So if you look at this at the 1 hour, you have this big candle that broke the previous high, and it's coming back to retest over here. So I feel like it's going to bounce back up. I don't know how far it's going to go, because we're literally at like almost, I think it's at all-time highs anyway. So I don't exactly know where it's going to go, but this is a position that I would normally enter anyway. And the Nasdaq ones are big. I have in the algo account, I up my stakes too. So that has big positions. That has like, I mean, if I lose, I'll take a 30% hit, you know, but if I gain, I might get like, you know, 40, 50, 60% off the entire account. So you know, let's see. I mean, so far I've been doing pretty good, so I'm trying to just roll with my luck over here. But yeah, same thing. Big candle broke the highs, and it's kind of flagging. So I'm playing the flag over here. I've entered a few positions, so let's see what happens over here. And then gold, kind of the same thing. I'm looking at the unmitigated blocks, and this was like a previous resistance. You see the big candle go up. So now it's become support, so I played the support. Now there's this big bar. I entered a position and I exited it, but if it comes back down and tests this wick closer to where my position is here, I'm entering big. So that's the plan. Let's see how it goes. But I'm pretty happy, man. I'm pretty happy with the results so far. I'm really hoping that this continues. Clearly, like, I'm doing pretty well. I like, you know, even in the TradingView challenge, even if I just joined like 4 days ago, whatever it was, I'm pretty much in the 1% of traders, which is rare company. I never thought I would kind of work the strategy this well, but it is what it is, I guess. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I really hope I have more days like this, because, man, I really fucking hate my job. My wife is having a shit time at her job too. I really wish I could supplement some of the income with trading. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think and what you guys are doing to do that kind of thing. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Shoo! 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 Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, I'm out the way, yeah, I'm low, okay. Yeah, the island right here is remote, okay. I ain't thinking about no reaper, nigga, I'm reaping what I sow, okay. Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house, like I'm Joe, okay. Have you ever played? Have you ever? Okay, nigga, let's play. Have you ever watch your enemy down, like with a poker face? Have you ever paid 500,000, like to an open case? Well, I have, and I failed at both, but I came out